Thanks for joining us for this episode of Going Live with FCTV. I'm your host, Matthew Dowling, alongside Dave Sasarek, Chief Cook and Bottle Washer. How are you doing tonight, Dave?
I'm doing well. That's a new one. Episode 2.8.
Yeah, you're probably wrong with that, but we'll go with it anyway. 2.8 is prom episode.
It is. There's a big show lined up. I know you always say that. Big show lined up today. We have Steve Neubauer in the house. You might see him in the Pittsburgh market on Pittsburgh Today Live, KDK Channel 2. He's joining us today as a really colorful just variation of prom bouquets and arrangements. We have JR Hair Design on the show, going to be showing us some updos and some really unique prom hair fashions, guys and girls. We have a fashion show coming up. We have.
You notice I didn't want to be outdressed, so I wore my tuxedo here today.
I see that. You've outdressed me today. That's for sure. But Patax and Olivia's both members of the Buy Local Network, which is our sponsor. They've kind of been on board with us since the beginning on this fashion show and have really outfitted our models, who are Albert Gallatin High School students, with some great great wardrobes.
Yeah, so that's going to be exciting. That's going to help us to kind of close out the end of the show here today. So we're going to see how the hair's done, see the flowers, see everything, and then we'll put it all together for the fashion show at the end. So it's going to be a great show that we have lined up, a lot of fun. But we're going to start with music, as always.
As always. It's not going live without the music. And, we support live and local music. And the guys that you're about to see are going to be part, and I think you'll talk to them a little bit about this, are going to be part of an acoustic jam that's happening at the National Road Festival in May here in Uniontown, downtown Uniontown.
Okay. So we have two gentlemen over there. We have Matt Gerard and we will find out who else is along with him.
One of his students, yep.
In just a short while. But why don't we go ahead and toss it over to Matt, and he'll open up today's program for us.
Hi, everybody. I'm Matt. I teach Spanish at Uniontown High School. I'm Senor Gerard. This is my Spanish student, Nate Enfield. He also is an excellent track and field and cross-country runner, but we did a guitar camp this summer, and Nate just started playing, and we're just going to play a few chords for you, if that's all right. Ready?
Okay, well, let's give them another big round of applause. So I know you guys just finished up a guitar camp, or you had a guitar camp through the Phoenix Arts Center.
That's correct, and Nate and a couple other students at the high school and a few students from Lower Highlands, and I think Fraser, for some reason, rings a bell. I can't quite remember. But we had about 15 high school and junior high kids come, and we started whatever level they were at. Just taught them some chords and basically a little bit of music theory, which notes go with which ones, and to hopefully spark a little interest in music and see if anyone wanted to go out and get lessons somewhere. So, but I suggested this through my wife Brenda, her organization. She helped co-found the Phoenix Arts Center. I was always the kind of person that just wanted to go out and move chairs around, and I figured I could add some music, and she could tell you a little more about the overall organization.
Sure. So let's go ahead and welcome you, Brenda, to the show. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the Phoenix Arts Center and what your mission is, what you guys do?
Sure. Well, the Phoenix Arts Center is a arts center founded by the Uniontown Arts Fellowship, which is a nonprofit 501c3, and our mission is really to bring hope, healing, and life to Uniontown through the arts, and we hope to do that by reaching our community at low to no cost programming, which we're able to do through grants and community partnerships here within Fayette County.
Well, that's excellent. Now, I know the National Road Heritage Festival will be coming up, and you guys will be doing some different things during that event. Jam session of some sort, I understand?
Well, we're still working on it, but I'll plan on playing some music that day, so looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Other projects that the Phoenix Arts Center currently has going on?
Yeah, we actually have a lot going on coming up in May, or at the end of April, I should say, in honor of Earth Day. We're going to have a cement leaf workshop, which is just a one-day workshop on the 27th where you can make cement leaf bird feeders and bird baths. Then we have our Art and Nature Retreat on the weekend of May 4th, which is a whole weekend of arts and good healthy food and yoga and all sorts of wonderful things at a retreat center called Dancing Trees up in the mountains. And then, of course, we have the Pike Festival, where the guys will be playing down in Story Square from 12 to 1. And then we'll be doing a mosaic project over at our original home, the Avenue, on South Gallatin, actually not far from Neubauer's and the Market House. And then we'll be working with the Uniontown Art Club for their opening of their 68th regional show, providing some music with Matt and Danielle Lancaster performing.
Okay. Well, hey, we want to thank you guys for being with us. You'll be here to close out the show in just a little bit. One more time, let's give a big round of applause for our artists today.
Do you have a buy local card?
Yes, I have one.
I do.
Yeah, I have one.
I use mine every day.
Where's your buy local card?
Use your buy local card to save money at restaurants, grocery stores, retail shops, tourist attractions, and service providers. Cards can be purchased online at www.buylocalfayette.org or by calling 724-437-7913.
Savor the flavor of Fayette. Buy local.
A few years ago, I was at a dead end, underemployed, with no idea of where my life was headed. Then I enrolled at the Pennsylvania Institute of Health and Technology's School of Healthcare Careers and discovered a great career and great life was only months away. Now, I've started the career of my dreams, and the future couldn't be brighter.
The School of Healthcare Careers at the Pennsylvania Institute of Health and Technology offers career-focused, hands-on training for these in-demand fields. Call 724-437-4600 or visit piht.edu for information.
Well, thanks for tuning in to Going Live with FCTV. Joining me on stage here is some of the staff from the JR Hair Design, located here in Uniontown, full-service beauty and hair salon. And we're talking proms here today. So I guess we wanted to ask what some of the popular looks or trends for proms would be currently.
Right now, everything back in fashion is more along the lines of natural curls. So you'll see a lot of that with the prom hairs. A lot of it's just natural down, pull back from the face, or the classic to the side, curled down. A lot of bling this year, so you'll see a lot of chandelier earrings. So a lot of braids, a lot of soft tendrils off the face, just to bring out the natural beauty.
So even if people are getting a similar kind of hairstyle, they can accessorize a little bit. Is that something that you may be able to help them with if they bring some kind of a accessory that they want placed in the hair?
Mm-hmm. An accessory can also make two of the same hairstyles look like two different hairstyles. So a girl might come in with nothing, and a girl might come in with, either a barrette or a flower or something, and she might have the same picture, but it'll look totally different.
Okay. So I know you've started on a hairstyle here.
Mm-hmm.
What are we currently doing? Where are we in the process, and how are you going to finish it off?
This is just an example of something that people can do at home if they're looking for more of a, how do I want to say it?
A soft
Yeah.
beach wave.
Without too formal. So these are called wrap curls, or some people just call them beach curls, and you'll see a lot of celebrities have this done a lot of the times. So I can just show everybody how to do it.
Sure, that
at
would be
home.
great.
And the products that we're using, they're called a reference of Sweden.
Okay.
So they're an exclusive line to select salons. It's a product that's made in Sweden, and it's not anything that you can find in retail stores or online.
Okay.
So the products that we've used in Lindsay's hair today, Ryan is using the Hold Hairspray. It's the strongest hold hairspray. It gives manageability and flexibility, but still holding your style in place. Also, too, we have used the Ocean Mist spray, which has sea kelp, blue kelp, and sea salt in it. So it gives that tousle, just got out of the ocean look without the stickiness, and it gives your style just a little bit of that dirty feel without making it look dirty.
So product really kind of makes all the difference.
Definitely.
With
definitely.
a hairstyle like this, you're saying.
I mean, you definitely, with a lot of detail work, you don't want to use a over-the-counter hairspray because it'll make your style look over-the-counter. So a lot of the stuff that is over-the-counter makes it really shiny. Then the salons that have the reference products, where we being one of them, it just gives a soft, natural look, like effortless look.
Absolutely. So they can purchase these from your salon
Yes.
if they need to take them home and use additional.
Yes.
Now, on the other side of the table here, JR, correct? From JR Hair? John? Okay. So, John, why don't you tell us a little bit about your salon? Let's check in with you a little bit. And where are you located? What are your hours? And
we're located on 31 South Mount Vernon Avenue. Our hours are pretty much open and close, I always say, because we start early and we work pretty late. But normally 10 to 8, 10 to 9, 5 days or 6 to 8, 5 days a week, and then Saturdays we work until 3, 10 to 3 or 9 to 3. We do a lot of these updos. I wanted to add to what Sean had said and what Ryan was saying about those curls. What's also cool about those is you can just do those wraps and pull them in a ponytail and put some sort of accessory, and that in and of itself can be a formal style too. But anyway, yeah, we carry the ref products. We also carry the Brazilian blowout. We do a lot of the Brazilian blowout and carry full line of the Brazilian blowout products. Do a lot of hair replacement, a lot of hair extensions and things like that as well. And we just opened a second location in Morgantown, and we do basically mostly hair replacement there and extensions and work with wigs and hair pieces, things like that too.
Sure. So if someone wants to make an appointment to have their hair done for a prom or for a dance, I would imagine a salon like yours gets pretty busy.
Mm-hmm.
What's the number they can call to make that reservation? How long out should they call? You know, they don't want to call the day before, correct?
No. We literally have people call as soon as they find out when the prom is and start booking up. They can call 724-438-0676 and get an appointment, and we always staff extra people. We have a staff of 12 now, and we have 7 chairs, so we always have enough room to accommodate people. And if we need to bring a chair in from the other place, we'll do it, you know, if it means getting everybody in. But it's always a busy morning, I can tell you that.
Absolutely. How early in the morning do they start on prom day?
It depends on how far away they drive.
Okay.
They drive. You know, we get people from, you know, Pittsburgh and all over the place. So depending on where their prom is and what time it starts or what time they have to be back, you know, so we'll start as early as 8 o'clock in the morning, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and we'll work all the way until the last one's done.
Sure. So let's check in with what Ryan is working on over here.
So what I basically did was, and you can see, I just used a regular curling iron, and I took the hair, and I did this all over. There's no difference as to where the hair is located on the head. The more hair that you take, the more of a wave you're going to get. The smaller amount of hair you take, the more of a curl you're going to get. So I don't want hers to be too curly, so I'm sort of taking a medium amount of hair so that I get a nice curly wave in her hair. And you don't want to hold it too long because it will burn your hair. And
you're using a little bit of the beach product,
yes.
you said?
You can use it before you actually curl, and then afterward, and you can also use it to break apart some of the pieces.
Gives it more of a natural kind of look.
Exactly. It just breaks it apart and just gives it a softer look.
Sure.
You can see just by, putting your fingers through it, it's going to make her hair look like it's naturally falling that way.
And two, it doesn't give that sticky, tacky feel to it with the ocean mist. It just gives it a nice, soft, just beach tousled look.
Okay. So a lot of different ways you can utilize the products you sell. You can come in and get yourself all ready for the prom. I know you guys did hairstyles on our models that will be modeling the dresses here a little bit later today, so we look forward to seeing those. We want to thank you for that in advance. We'll have more going live with FCTV coming up in just a couple moments.
Do you have a buy local card?
Yes, I have one.
I do. Yeah, I have one. I use mine every day.
Where's your buy local card?
Use your buy local card to save money at restaurants, grocery stores, retail shops, tourist attractions, and service providers. Cards can be purchased online at www.buylocalfayette.org or by calling 724-437-7913.
Savor the flavor of Fayette. Buy local.
A few years ago, I was at a dead end, underemployed, with no idea of where my life was headed. Then I enrolled at the Pennsylvania Institute of Health and Technology's School of Healthcare Careers and discovered a great career and great life was only months away. Now, I've started the career of my dreams, and the future couldn't be brighter.
The School of Healthcare Careers at the Pennsylvania Institute of Health and Technology offers career-focused, hands-on training for these in-demand fields. Call 724-437-4600 or visit piht.edu for information.
Thanks for staying with us with Going Live with FCTV. I'm over at the demo table here today, and we're going to talk flowers just a little bit with the staff from Neubauer's Flowers. Thanks for being with us here today, guys.
You're welcome.
So tell us a little bit about the process behind designing a prom flower arrangement, and what makes a Neubauer's arrangement special compared to any place else you could go?
Well, the biggest thing that makes a Neubauer arrangement special is that you've got a 4-generation, 92-year commitment to do this. My grandparents started the company. I've brought Kim and Jamie with me here today. We really try to keep them up. Obviously, YouTube and those things have changed, our business, where we're able to be online, being educated, and being updated all the time. So the girls and guys that work for me are up on the latest things in colors, trends, style, everything, and that's what makes a great prom bouquet, because obviously for most people that are seniors, this is going to be their last big high school memory, and we want to be a very, very special part of that night to make that the perfect evening for them.
Well, you threw out there that you educate yourselves in what is up and coming, what's changing a little bit. Why don't we talk a little bit about the hottest trends that are out there right now?
Being unique, starting with some selected designs that we have to help you create your unique design. You start out with a cascade, which is this lovely item here. And then we go forward to the hand-tied. And then we have the arm bouquet, which that is gracefully held. Oh, that looks pretty. Further, we have a unique design of a hydrangea, hand-tied, and a matching boutonniere.
Okay.
And we have wrist corsages and hair pieces, as Kim has one in her hair.
Jewelry.
And your jewelry, which very pretty. Rhinestones.
And the flower is right on that piece there as well.
Yes, it's very much on there. You have nothing to worry about. You can dance your night away.
Okay. So I know we kind of went through them real quick. Something that is hand-tied, let's give maybe an example of that for the cameraman. That is wrapped at the bottom. Is that that's what makes it hand-tied?
And it is a hand-tied because it's held here in the front in your hand. Versus the arm bouquet, which is held across your
it just
arm.
kind of sprays all across.
Right. Now that is more longer and very, you can get very drama. A lot of drama here. But back to the hand-tied, it is held in your hand, and it's more of a clutch, more tight, where your arm bouquet is very loose.
And I'll date myself a little bit. That was a nosegay when I went to the prom.
Yes.
But I also wore the light blue tuxedo with the dark blue.
Was there a ruffled shirt at the time?
Absolutely, absolutely,
Okay,
yeah. One that your parents always pulled out and embarrassed you at some point.
Which in the olden days, as Steve's talking about, is the nosegay holder.
Okay.
Which has also been updated a lot. As you can see, whenever I was younger, they looked nothing like this.
Now, trends in flowers, are they like trends in fashion that they kind of come and go and come back? The same thing comes back, kind of like you said, with a new name?
Everything old is new again.
Okay.
And I think you're going to see that, you'll see that in fashion. You'll see that, with the tuxedos. You'll see that with the dresses, and of course with the flowers. Now, back several years ago, I mean, everybody, it was kind of a standard thing. And as Jamie said earlier before, everybody really wants something unique, something that makes a statement about them, their relationship, them personally, that little extra that really pulls that little detail of their dress out, and that's what we do the best.
One of our favorite ways to do that is by adding a lot of glitz and glam to your bouquet. So depending on if you have a small dress, very dainty, you'd go with one of the small hand ties. If you have something a little more fun and funky, want to go with a little bit more drama. Well, however, if you got that big ball gown, you want to add a lot of pizzazz to it.
Sure. So when you take the order, I would imagine, and I've sent people flowers through New Buyers before, you ask a lot about the individual, what you're looking for. There's more questions than just, what's the date you need them and what color do you want.
Right.
And I think maybe that's an advantage with going through a florist like New Buyers, that you get to kind of learn what that person's looking for, and like you said, look for something unique, something that's individual.
Well, our staff, we pride ourselves in attention to detail and personal attention, which is why they come. And we've been in Uniontown now for 31 years, and we're actually on a second and third generation of people here. We've got mothers bringing their daughters, and in some cases bringing their grandchildren in to do the flowers, to have that family tradition of their own.
So we're talking primarily proms here today. How far in advance should an attendee to a prom order prom flowers?
Once you have your dress selected and your tux selected, we really encourage you to order early. This year, as in most years, the proms, May is the busiest flower holiday or flower season of the year for us. And this year, especially in the Uniontown area, 5 of our 6 largest proms of the county high school proms all fall on Mother's Day weekend. So,
that kind of double stacks you there with proms at Mother's Day.
It double stacks us. It makes for some long. Long days. But the thing that you want to do with unique things like this, flowers, you want to make sure you get what you want. So we can only encourage you to order as early as possible. You're able to come in. We have a lot of great things on our Facebook page, online. We take a lot of great pictures that are there, so that way you can really spend the time that you want and put the same effort into that as you do your dress and your tux.
Absolutely. Now, we broadcast beyond Fayette County a little bit. We're in Bethel Park and in Erie. If someone's from out of town and they want to send someone flowers, maybe not prom flowers, but is that something else you can help to handle?
Absolutely, we can do that. And we do have people that come to our stores from a great distance. As you may or may not know, I've been doing a monthly segment on KDK TV2 in Pittsburgh for about 9 years now on Pittsburgh Today Live, and we really have a great following that comes. As you said, with prom flowers, you want to come see that, make sure the colors are right, the style's right, the details are right. And if there's not, while our batting average will put it in the Hall of Fame anywhere, it's not perfect. So, we want to make sure that's there. We encourage you, wherever you get your flowers, whatever it is, if it doesn't match, if it doesn't do right, you'll find florists are the greatest people in the world, and they want to make sure that you get what you have. But as far as ordering flowers, the traditional ways, FTD, Teleflor, they've been around for quite a number of years. We still have a network of florists that we use, but the internet has changed that dynamic a little bit as well, making ordering flowers online quite a bit easier.
Sure. Now, if I'm traveling through the area and, maybe I drive past New Buyers, it's a nice building from the outside, what pulls me inside might not just be flowers. You have some other items that you sell, especially maybe at the Market House?
Maybe at the Market House a little bit, but yeah, we do that. We really want to give you an experience and a reason to come to downtown Uniontown with the great tourist attractions that we have here. We've got great restaurants, a lot of great shopping downtown that's here. The Market House, we think we've got the area's largest selection of Vera Bradley, new to us this year. Spartina 449, Tefusky Island. It's another line of purses, linen and leather, based out of Hilton Head Island, so it's got kind of more of a beachy look, a little dressier than a Vera Bradley. Kringle Candle is new to us this year. They have, this is actually the son of the gentleman that started Yankee Candle, and of course everybody has heard of Yankee Candle. We've partnered with Wendell August Forge up in Grove City. We're carrying their products now, Crabtree and Evelyn, and great seasonal. If you want to decorate your house, you need an accent piece, whether that be a permanent botanical, a little, a bell jar, a cloche, just something to accent. We've got you covered.
Okay. And where are you located? I mean, you mentioned downtown, which is, pretty easy to find, but why don't you tell people where you are?
Yeah, the flower store is on South Gallatin Avenue. We're on the corner of Main Street and South Gallatin Avenue. If you're not sure where that is, we can actually throw a rock at the State Theater from our front door. So that's for the flower store. And the Market House store, we've got parking on site there. It's just one block down. It's on the corner of Gallatin Avenue and Church Street.
Okay. Now, people may throw things at us if we start talking the holidays, but you mentioned seasonal goods. You guys really ramp up for the holiday season pretty early. When do you start getting your holiday items?
Well, they actually start to arrive. Christmas, we actually were at the gift show in Atlanta in January. 80% of our holiday items for Christmas have been purchased. They'll start to arrive in June. You'll start to see them in our store at Labor Day. And those of you that have been there know we like to do Christmas in a big way. I always say I'm a kid that never grew up and still loves Santa. He's still my hero, and we really have developed a great following there. We've got people that travel as far as Johnstown, Pittsburgh area, your Bethel Park area as well, and we even have people up in the Grove City area, Eastern Ohio, and West Virginia, Fairmont, Morgantown that visit us. It's really a great family day. We have something for everybody, and we just we love what we do.
Absolutely, and it definitely shows by the quality of work you have and by the amount of customer service that you're really reaching to kind of give to people. Let's just go over the prom information one more time, because I know people are questioning that. And one question that I have, it's not on my magic card here today, but I know some people deal with this all the time. If a boy's family orders prom flowers, should they order the boutonniere as well?
No.
What's the rule?
The rule is the girl gets the boutonniere.
Okay.
But a lot of people don't do that anymore.
They don't do that anymore. So maybe a conversation you should have beforehand.
There is still a lot of people out there that do that. So it's not gone. It's just, I think.
But it's really preferred. Yes. Back when that was more common, or more common that they ordered individually, things were a lot simpler now. And as you can see by what they've designed here, that they're really unique. So you really want to make sure you have that total look and pull that pull that package together. And we've really seen they don't want to say it because they're old traditionalists, but we have the guys. The guys get to do both.
Yeah. Well, the girls will come in and reimburse the gentleman for purchasing the boutonniere. So we do want them to match, in the end.
Or we can reference orders too. So if the bouquet has already been ordered and the girl does want to purchase the boutonniere, we'll just reference the order, because you can see the varying differences of the bouquets and the boutonnieres.
Sure, so that way we still get that complimentary item. Yes. Okay. Any last minute tips you have for those going into prom season?
Glitter. No, glitter. We love glitter.
Okay, well, hey, thanks for being with us. Thanks for sharing some of the hottest trends in flowers with us. We'll be back in just a few minutes with more Going Live with FCTV.
Thank you.
Do you have a buy local card?
Yes, I have one.
I do. Yeah, I have one. I use mine every day.
Where's your buy local card?
Use your Buy Local card to save money at restaurants, grocery stores, retail shops, tourist attractions, and service providers. Cards can be purchased online at www.buylocalfayette.org or by calling 724-437-7913.
Savor the flavor of Fayette. Buy local.
A few years ago, I was at a dead end, underemployed, with no idea of where my life was headed. Then I enrolled at the Pennsylvania Institute of Health and Technology's School of Healthcare Careers and discovered a great career and great life was only months away. Now, I've started the career of my dreams, and the future couldn't be brighter.
The School of Healthcare Careers at the Pennsylvania Institute of Health and Technology offers career-focused, hands-on training for these in-demand fields. Call 724-437-4600 or visit piht.edu for information.
Well, thanks for staying with us here today. Joining us on the couch, we have two individuals that could probably pick out my clothes for me better than I could. We have Christine from Olivia's Bridal Shop here in Uniontown, and Dan from Patax Formal Wear. And, you know, we've been talking prom all episode. You guys, I'm sure, see a big influx of business during prom season. So why don't we jump right into it, and for either of you or both, describe the process for helping someone find that perfect look. When they come in, what do you guys do?
Well, basically ask them, you know, what their sense of style is, what, you know, what the idea they're going for. Talk about current trends, and you know, you want to look at their skin tone, what their hair color is, their personality is a big decision maker in what, you know, what they want to wear to the prom. Basically go from there. Obviously you have to, you know, fit them in a dress that's appropriate for their body type.
Does someone ever come up with an idea and you kind of have to gently talk them out of it because you have a different vision for, and then they're, you know, you might have something a little different in mind than what they originally had in mind for themselves, and you can kind of improve upon their ideas? Does that happen sometimes?
Sure. Absolutely, yeah. Sometimes their dream dress is not going to be the dress that's going to fit their style and their body type and go with their skin tone and hair. So sometimes you do have to give them suggestions.
So Dan, is this conversation a little different with the guys maybe, or is it?
For us at Patax, it's very common for the guy to come in with a color that maybe his escort is wearing and say, hey, this is the color vest I want. What's the hottest new trend? You know, what kind of colors do you have? What's the newest tuxedo out there? And at Patax, we have, you know, 100 different designer tuxedos. So if they're looking for a white, ivory, red, if they're looking for, you know, a latte colored or chocolate tuxedo, we're going to have all those newest fashions. I think one of the newest tuxedos we got was featured on the reality TV show Jersey Shore, called The Situation. And they're like, I got to have it, you know, because I've seen it on TV. So, you know, we're going to have all that. We're going to have, you know, vest colors to match just about any color, you know, because we have like 350 different designer vests that we can actually match up different colors for you. So
I believe one of our gentlemen later on is going to be modeling one of those situation tuxes,
I believe
right?
it's here. It's here this evening, so you'll be able to see it.
That's cool.
We have the red tuxedo here. We have a new white tuxedo called Mirage. Very trendy, new fashion. And they're going to come to Patax to find those very new tuxedos. They're going to get what's out there that's like here and now. It's like, you know, and if you want a traditional tuxedo, we're going to have those too.
Now, Christine, we'll talk a little bit more about the dresses in specific during our fashion show segment at the end of the show. But I was kind of interested to learn that the dresses that will be featured today are from a new Disney line. You want to tell us a little bit about those dresses?
Well, they're a brand new debut collection this year by Disney, and they are inspired this year by Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And what they're going to do in the future is they are going to, each prom season, feature a new collection based on the Disney animated classic films.
That's really neat. So this year's Snow White. Is this the first year that your shop has carried something like this, or is this something
Yes.
new? Yeah.
Yeah, this is a brand new collection, and it is currently exclusive just to Olivia's for this area, for Fayette County.
Everyone wants to feel like a princess on prom night, though,
That's
or
right.
prince. So that's
right.
That's perfect.
Dave, you want to feel like a princess on prom night? So I don't think we have to really tell the girls, get out there and get your dresses. I have two sisters, so I knew that, you know, as soon as after the dances from one year, they were looking at what they were going to wear the next. But for guys, how far in advance should you come in to reserve your tuxedo?
Well, the earlier the better. You know, with these fashionable colors and designer tuxedos, you know, so many schools out there, and with prom season, a lot of dates run close together. You want to get that color reserved.
It's almost a competition.
You really don't want to miss out on, oh man, you know, we've rented our complete inventory, and we have a large inventory, but there's just so many schools, so many students. The earliest is probably the best time.
Sure. So what's your favorite color tuxedo? You said the new colors are out. What do you like to go with now?
Well, I think the newest, the Situation, is a really nice, it's a cool tuxedo. Like I said, it's very hip. You know, it's really nice. I think the Situation's one. We have a new red tuxedo. If you could match up something with that red tuxedo, it's really nice.
Red's a power color.
Yeah, and a lot more white tuxedos are being rented now too. So white is really nice.
So other than just tuxedos or dresses, you offer some other accoutrements that you may have in your store. Christine, do you have...
that's a $10 word there.
That is. Do you have handbags or jewelry, accessories for the dresses that you can help people find as well?
Absolutely. We do have all the accessories to go along with your prom gowns. We offer shoes, handbags, all the jewelry, and then we do have everyday fashions, handbags, some different lines of shoes and bling boots that we have now, cowboy boots that are all glittered out for the girls, and hair pieces. We have just about everything to completely accessorize for your prom.
Yeah, and for the guys, we have, you know, we have zoot suits as well. So we have, you know, zoot chains, we have canes, we have top hats. Yeah, we have all the accessories.
Shoes, of course.
Yes, shoes. You definitely have
I think
plenty of shoes.
People are surprised, I think, when they go to rent a tux and they find out, well, I can rent my shoes too, you know.
Oh, yeah, it's complete. I mean, we have a wonderful line of shoes. Everything that you see down there at Patax, I mean, they have just about everything you need. We even have pocket squares to match the vest. You know, so if you want to put a pocket square in a pocket to match your attire,
adds a little extra personality.
I mean, it's a little bling. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, you really gotta go out and boy, I tell you, there's just so many different styles, and we have the hottest trends. We have a new vest line. It's a metallic, and you know everyone's about the glitter, and you have that little glitter design in your tie and your vest, and it really stands out. It's like eye popping. So, I mean, you got to reserve that stuff early, obviously, because as they come in and rent it, it'll go quick.
So anything you need to make your fashion statement at your prom, at your big dance, you can find for the men, Patax formal wear for the ladies, Olivia's Bridal Shop both in downtown Uniontown.
And I mentioned that like Neubauer's and JR Hair Design, these guys are buy local businesses, so they have some discounts in place for buy local card holders.
Okay. Well, guys, thanks for being with us here today. We're out of time for this segment, but we'll be back in just a little bit more with more Going Live with FCTV. And coming up at the end of the show, a special fashion show to pull everything all together that you've seen on today's episode.
Do you have a buy local card?
Yes, I have one.
I do. Yeah, I have one. I use mine every day.
Where's your buy local card?
Use your buy local card to save money at restaurants, grocery stores, retail shops, tourist attractions, and service providers. Cards can be purchased online at www.buylocalfayette.org or by calling 724-437-7913.
Savor the flavor of Fayette. Buy local.
A few years ago, I was at a dead end, underemployed, with no idea of where my life was headed. Then I enrolled at the Pennsylvania Institute of Health and Technology's School of Healthcare Careers and discovered a great career and great life was only months away. Now, I've started the career of my dreams, and the future couldn't be brighter.
The School of Healthcare Careers at the Pennsylvania Institute of Health and Technology offers career-focused, hands-on training for these in-demand fields. Call 724-437-4600 or visit piht.edu for information.
Welcome back.
Well, now is probably the moment that we've been waiting for the entire show, the big reveal. So we've done hair, we've done makeup, we've looked at clothes, we've flowers.
We've heard some music. There's music at the prom, too.
Absolutely. So we're ready to go. We have the fashion show coming up. Do we have any fashion show music maybe that we could play?
I hear it.
You hear some fashion show music?
I hear some fashion show music.
I don't know. My ear may be going. I don't know if I can hear it. But so some fashion show music. We're going to look at first Cody Grimm. He's one of our male models. Cody's going to be modeling the black situation coat by Flow Formals, also with a black slim fit tuxedo pant and the popular black microfiber shirt that makes this true gold metallic vest and tie really pop. So they were talking about metallic earlier.
It's just a classic look.
Okay, very nice. Coming up next, we have Cullen Hoon.
See, Matt, if I had my prom to do over again, I would wear white like Colin is doing right now.
You'd have the white on?
Such a cool look.
So Cullen is wearing the white Mirage by Jean Yves, excuse me. I must not know my fashion designer. With black slim fit tuxedo pants, a long white microfiber shirt, black vineyard vest, and a zebra print tie. Also leopard and cheetah animal prints ties are available. So you got the zebra print, but you could have gone with the cheetah or also the leopard print.
It all just depends on how colorful you want to be, I guess. But I think Colin makes this outfit look very good.
Now notice also he's in black and white, so the shoe this evening is black and white as well, just to complement and finish off the entire look. Thank you very much, Cullen.
Who do we have next, Matt?
Justin is our last male model for the day. He's wearing a red illusion tuxedo. Ooh. Now, I've never pulled off a red tuxedo. How about you, Dave?
I never have. Red is a power color, as I had said, and it's difficult to... it doesn't work for everyone, but it does work for Justin. And you know, Patex has colors of all across the spectrum, and you know, the red is definitely a great choice.
So this is also a Jean Ives piece, complete with a black pleated pants, a black microfiber shirt, and a black vest, accented with a red Windsor tie. Very nice.
The floral boutonnieres we're seeing today and the arrangements that we're about to see from the ladies, of course, coming from our friends at Neubauer's Flowers.
Absolutely. So the ladies now, we're going to bring them out. We're going to talk a little bit about their outfits. Let's give our male models a big round of applause. Coming up first is going to be Chelsea, and she's wearing a pink halter ball gown from the Ferris collection. Remember, we talked about the Disney Forever Enchanted collection just a little bit during the interview with Christine from Olivia's. This is a brand new line, and it is meant to pull out one of the features of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
I love all the sparkles, and I think those can kind of accentuate a person's eyes, and all the accessories that Chelsea has are really complement this beautiful dress. Don't forget, Matt, all the hairstyles we're seeing here have been brought to us courtesy of our friends at JR Hair Design, John Rudder and his talented team.
Absolutely, and again, there's a wrist corsage from Neubauer's Flowers of Uniontown. Coming up next is Kara. Now, Kara is wearing a silver and royal blue gown, also from the same Ferris collection. So this is another one of those Disney collection signature dresses that are only available at Olivia's in Uniontown. She's carrying that hand-tied piece. I think I learned that from the Neubauer's demonstration.
Right?
And those are blue hydrangeas. Also hair and makeup by J.R. Rudder and his people there. Thank you very much, Kara.
Beautiful dress.
And finally, today is Hannah. Hannah is wearing a wine-colored red delicious gown. And her gown, once again, from the same collection, it has been paired with a very unique piece from the Neubauer's Flowers line that they put together.
I like it. It's not quite as poofy, I guess, as the others, but the
is poofy a technical term?
Poofy is a technical. So I'm a fashionista. See, the the dress falls a little differently, but I really love the color, and it's a little bit darker, and I think that would complement the same color for a gentleman in the tux.
Now, our models today have all been from Albert Gallatin Senior High School, and we thank them for being with us. If you were a Uniontown graduate, the maroon may be just the right color for you.
That's one of my favorite colors, yep.
We got to thank one more time everyone who's been on the show today that helped us out with the fashion that we saw today, such as
Patax Formal Wear, Olivia's Bridal Shop. They're not just bridal, they obviously have a lot of prom fashions as well. Get them sooner rather than later. They're going fast, and that goes for Patax as well. JR Hair Design, as well as Neubauer Flowers. And want to thank our musical guests as well. I believe we're going to be throwing back to them here.
We will in just a moment, but before we do that, let's have all of our models, male and female, come back out.
Come on out, everyone.
One more time.
We want to thank the teacher, Mr. Nuttall, and also the superintendent of Albert Gallatin, Dr. Beth Hudson, for helping to coordinate our models today.
Okay, well, thank you very much. We'll be back with more Going Live with FCTV in just a moment.
Do you have a buy local card?
Yes, I have one.
I do. Yeah, I have one. I use mine every day.
Where's your buy local card?
Use your buy local card to save money at restaurants, grocery stores, retail shops, tourist attractions, and service providers. Cards can be purchased online at www.buylocalfayette.org or by calling 724-437-7913.
Savor the flavor of Fayette. Buy local.
A few years ago, I was at a dead end, underemployed, with no idea of where my life was headed. Then I enrolled at the Pennsylvania Institute of Health and Technology's School of Healthcare Careers and discovered a great career and great life was only months away. Now, I've started the career of my dreams, and the future couldn't be brighter.
The School of Healthcare Careers at the Pennsylvania Institute of Health and Technology offers career-focused, hands-on training for these in-demand fields. Call 724-437-4600 or visit piht.edu for information.
Do you have a buy local card?
Yes, I have one.
I do. Yeah, I have one. I use mine every day.
Where's your buy local card?
Use your buy local card to save money at restaurants, grocery stores, retail shops, tourist attractions, and service providers. Cards can be purchased online at www.buylocalfayette.org or by calling 724-437-7913.
Savor the flavor of Fayette. Buy local.
Thanks for tuning into our prom episode. Here we are for our after show at Spa Faces, a local Connellsville salon. If you follow me inside, we're going to talk about manicures, pedicures, facials, and everything else you need for prom season. I'm Tilly Lee, and this is Going Live with FCTV.
Spa Faces Day Spa and Fitness Studio, located on South 4th Street in Connellsville, has been serving Fayette County for 5 years. The stately brick mansion is bathed in natural light and has many homey touches to create a calming, inviting atmosphere. Spa Faces specializes in natural and organic products. If you have allergies or sensitivities, chances are they've got a product just for you. For prom season, nail treatments are especially popular. Depending on the treatment, your nails can last up to 3 weeks.
Hi, we're here with Brenda Barnes at Spa Faces Salon with her nail model, Deanna. And here she's going to show us some nails.
Today we're going to be doing something called the Holographic Diamond Collection, and we went ahead and did all but one nails, and we're going to go ahead and show you that. We're going to be using a tip, which I applied, with a gelish overlay. We're going to do a coat of foundation. We do use the LED lights, which are very fast, efficient, and healthier to cure. So we're going to go ahead and put that in for a whole total of 5 seconds. As soon as that pops out, we're going to go ahead and put on a coat of the base pink that we're going with, and we're going to cure that for 30 seconds. Go ahead, Dean, put that in there for me. And you can see how pretty the sparkles are popping out at the back. Do you pull out and pull back in? There we go. We're using the holographic diamonds to spray up from the base of the nail there to give it a more elegant look, but keeping the pink as a traditional. A lot of girls like that for the prom. Just give it a little more elegant. But it stands out a little bit. Okay, you can go ahead and bring that out now, Deanna. And we're going to put one more coat of pink on. And then we're going to go crazy here with some sparkles in just a minute. We're going to put a layer of thin sparkles on, and then we're going to put a chunky layer of sparkles on top of that. We have over 400 shades of Zoya, which is our traditional color line. We also carry approximately 100 or so of the gel polish. So you can pretty much match any dress color up that you would need to. And we can also do lots of different nail arts. It's endless possibilities, especially with the gelish. And we're going to go ahead and move this chunkier sparkle around here. And we're going to go ahead and cure that. And you can see that in the light, how it's just picking up the diamond chips in there. Go ahead and put that in there. And then we just have to seal it. And then we'll be all done. Okay, this is the nail here. We're almost done. We're just going to wipe it off. There's a little sticky residue. Have everything ready here. And you can see how we did the holographic diamonds. Pick that up on there. It's very pretty, very elegant. So now what are you going to get done today? We're going to pick something out for her, and we're going to make her nails look gorgeous too.
Beautiful. Thank you. Now it's my turn to get on the action. Brenda, do you want to tell them what we're doing to me?
We have her all cleaned up, and we're now applying a gel French manicure, gel polish. We're free-handing the white here, and then we're going to do a sheer pink overlay. This is one of the simple traditional looks for weddings and proms, so I wanted to go ahead and demonstrate that for you guys as well. It can be left plain or it can be embellished with sparkles or glitter. That's more of a classic look.
As you can see, it's a very sheer pink. It's just enough to give you a little touch of glow.
It's very natural looking.
Very natural looking.
And you do online, can you schedule your appointments online?
Yes. Yes, you can schedule. The majority of your appointments can be scheduled online. The personal training is scheduled directly through us because the schedule's a little different, but all the spa services can be scheduled online.
And your husband takes care of the personal training?
Yes. Jim takes care of all the personal training stuff.
As well as classes?
He does the classes, the boot camps in the summer and fall, which will be starting up as soon as school's out, probably. I should try to do that in June. It's amazing. Good. This is the top coat. This is going to give you your real nice high gloss shine. And again, since it is acetone and chemical resistant, it allows you to do dishes and clean and all that stuff that you would with your natural nails, but you don't get the chipping and the peeling that you would with the regular nail polish. So there you go. That's a French gel traditional with a little bit of iridescent sparkle to them. So.
Beautiful.
And I have lots of sparkle on mine.
I like.
There's different options. You can go with solid colors if you want to go with solid colors with French. If you have two-tone dress colors that you can match up, you can do something like that. I put glitter on top of mine.
Spa Faces can customize a package depending on your needs. They can match your manicure with a pedicure at the Deluxe Pedicure Station. They offer spray tans which last as long as 2 weeks. Those tans are applied manually. You don't have to go into a booth or hold your breath.
I'm in the massage chair here. It feels like a big marshmallow. Has full massaging for pedicures, and it is wonderful.
Acne and anti-aging treatments are offered at the facial room at Spa Faces. Prom goers have access there to facials, waxing, eyelash tinting, eyebrow tinting, and more.
I had a question about the eyelash.
Yes.
Eyelash extensions?
Eyelash extensions.
Yeah. How long do those last?
Well, the ones that we use that are not free flares, they last about 2 weeks. If you're getting them for an occasion, there are different shapes and styles. These are more Luckies. We have different wispies. These last just for the day, for the occasion, and then you just take them off. So that's that. And the eyelash tinting, it's like a hair color, so it just will fade off like your hair color would about a month or so. So it's nice if you don't like wearing mascara. If mascara irritates your eyes, you can get that on and you don't have to put it on, you know. The mascara you really don't need unless you're wanting to make them look really long and full. You can add it on top of it. So.
And here we are at the Spa Faces massage room. Brenda, if you want to tell us a little bit about services here.
We have a heated massage table in here for your comfort. Massage is available every day, but Sunday and Monday as well. It's very comfortable. We do hot stone massages, Swedish, deep tissue, pretty much all the different types that are out there we can accommodate for. And that's about it.
You said you did a pregnancy massage earlier?
Yeah, we do pregnancy massage as well. She's trained and certified in all different types of massages.
You can purchase, personalize, and print gift certificates online at spafaces.com. You can also book your appointments online for most spa services. Spa Faces Day Spa and Fitness Studio, a member of the Fayette County Buy Local Network, located on South 4th Street in Connellsville. Call 724-626-7546 and visit them online at spafaces.com. For Tilly Lee and all of us at Going Live with FCTV, this is Dave Slusarek.